That well, that's some timing.
Nice job, freaking Ludi.
Thanks for the
Ludi
sub,
just
Ludi.
resubscribed for 3 months.
Let me go through these real quick. Level 2 hype train, let's go.
Go.
Entropy, thanks for the 5 gifted. To Abby and Mello and Nagbabala and Tuckwalt and Walix.
Ooh, got my brother.
Thanks for the resubscribe for 3 months. Entropy, thanks for the other gifted sub to Rob. The scrolly function on this thing is really annoying because it sometimes skips things.
It does.
Entropy, thanks for the resubscribe for 3 months. And Ella, thanks for the resubscribe for 3 months. Making sure everybody's faces are not frozen. And why is my face only a half again? Here we go. Right. There we go.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Because you came back and sat in a different spot.
Yeah, I see. I realize that now. Yes.
Sheesh.
The next time I'll just sit on the futon and just only my knees will be visible.
Which works because you're the bee's knees.
Bees.
Sorry, I'll leave.
I draw my longsword and I stab Cloak.
Oh no, you found my weakness.
Oh
no, it's sharp force trauma.
All right, so last time, like 3 weeks ago, we finally made it to the village of flowers, or flower village. And so we begin here. You've entered upon this village. It's lit. There are lights. You see the lights. They are lit. But oddly quiet and empty.
We learned before that there was only one person living here, right?
Yes.
Remembering something. Okay, cool. So, Barian, what are we doing? You said you knew someone here, Rat?
I know of someone who lives here, yes.
Yeah.
Or who was here.
It's the mayor, right?
Oh, I'm waiting for my cue.
Yes, the mayor.
So, S.O.C, is there any, like, large buildings or something like mayoral in the distance?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a little manor or some sort of city hall in this village?
Nope. This is it. This is what you see on your screen is the entire village.
All right, guys. I see that Grelzad hasn't really come back, so I guess we just scope out and try to find this mayor.
Wait for him.
I mean, that's kind of the opposite of scoping out, but if that's what you guys want to do.
No, like while we wait for him. Sorry.
And it's all good.
It feels like I haven't been myself for a little while.
How about this? Let's what do they say? Scooby do this. So
Scooby do this shit. Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's canon.
Me. Yeah. God, it's been so long since I played with you guys. I'm already forgetting character names. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Hey, dude. What's your character name?
Garth.
Garth. See, I was gonna say Gareth for some reason.
Gareth.
Like Gareth.
Yeah.
That was a prototype name for Garth.
But yeah, Garth, you're with me. Barry and Cloverino. Guys, think you can handle the then Chase kind of puts his finger in his mouth, puts it up in the wind, and says, "Yeah, that did nothing." Okay, can you guys check the west, and we'll check the east, possibly?
Roll me a perception check, yo.
Who?
Okay.
You say Mello?
Everyone.
Uh-oh.
Character
Is
sheets
it
are
everyone
helpful.
present or all of them and not me?
All of them,
Six.
not you.
Got it.
Oh, that's a nat 20 on my first roll. That's crazy.
I rolled a 3.
So I guess total 23.
Ah, that's performance. Fuck!
Well, she's really good at pretending to notice.
So perfect. Only Mello hears this strange sound coming from over here.
I don't see shit.
So I kind of like Chase picks up the sound and he's like, Garth, come on, and then like runs over to the well.
All right. Should I start drawing my sword too?
He says, I don't care, just keep going. Come on, man. And yeah, runs over
Rob.
to the well.
Roll me a dex save.
Little Timmy's stuck in the well.
Perfect.
God damn.
Roll 20.
So as y'all approach the well, you hear Grelzad screaming as he shoots up out of the well and lands on the edge with his feet.
Does he
He
start to
just
fall
catches the
back
ledges of-
the small?
No,
Do
I
you
just
still see the hole at the bottom of the well?
he just lands perfectly. And so upon seeing the two of you, he kind of brushes himself off. He's got a
Alright.
little bit of what looks like grease on his arms and legs, and he's just kind of pushing it down. And he just looks at you two. Oh, one moment. He turns around. Come on now. Come on. And two tiny beings crawl out of the well. The first is this little guy that I'm putting in the chat. And the second
Mike Wazowski.
is this little guy that I'm putting in the chat. There you go.
I love them.
And he turns to the one that looks like Mike Wazowski and he says, "All right, Mike, help the bot, please." And the little guy just looks up. And he reaches down and he helps this little wooden and metal bot come out of the well, and they come down. Ah, good. I'm glad the water was shallow, I guess.
What the fuck are those?
Gentlemen.
Hey, Sock,
Yes.
you're not muted.
Hold on. I'll wait. I don't know if he doesn't know he's muted. He's not muted.
There we
There we
go.
go. Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, so Girls, I just looks at you like, well, it would seem some time ago. I don't really know how long. How long has it been since you've seen me?
Jace,
3 years.
Chase just
you've gone for 3 years.
yeah, Chase is staring down the well.
Oh, they're not from the well. It was one of these plot holes.
Did you create them?
Yes.
You
But-
named one of them Mike. What was the other one's name?
I do not name my automatons,
Oh,
for
sorry.
I have no attachment to them. But I did ask a question. How long has it been since? I recall talking to Barry and going to bed.
Oh, wow. Well, Barian caused a PTSD attack for me. That was, what, yesterday?
Chase, I will explain these beings in a moment if you're able to help us here.
2 days? Sock, how
He
long
is focused on staring down that well.
Is there are all the lights around? Are they all? Oh, so I'm asking Sock a question. I realize he's not back yet. Okay, and he's not quite back.
Sorry.
Hey,
Was getting asked medicine questions for some reason.
Are the lights around? Like, is there a torch anywhere? Like, is a torch lighting anything anywhere?
Yes.
Torchlight.
There's the street lights around that you see on the map.
Okay. They're lit. There's a torch on it.
Yes.
Okay.
So like
So
here is torches.
okay. So Grelzad will take the torch off of one of them and like walk to Chase and aim it down the well, and it it becomes well lit.
that not.
So I think the question may have got like missed or something, but I asked like, was the pothole still down there when they're climbing out, or when Grosette came out?
Oh, I don't know.
It was because it was sort of like using time, the pressure of time to shoot him up.
Yes, but my two little friends didn't make it all the way up. That was my my interpretation. So they were climbing up. So yeah. So Grelzad's showing that there. I'm assuming currently no plot hole there anymore. Right, Suck?
Yes, there is none.
Okay. Yes. And then he'll just
How
sort
long-
of put the torch back. So Grelzad was asking the two of them how long it's been,
Yeah, how long has it been?
and I'm not sure if they know. Suck.
How long has
So-
it been?
Chase just kind of keeps staring down the hole despite the light being away from it, and then he kind of moves his head up, kind of slaps his face a little bit, and he looks back to Grosette and says, "Yeah, sorry about that. We've been on the road for 2, maybe 3 days."
Yeah.
Okay, this makes it make more sense. Yes, so in my time away, I woke up in some sort of pocket land of some kind. It was covered in machinery.
hmm
I met hostility relatively immediately, and I took care of it with my various weaponries. Many hard-fought battles, but I was able to gather materials enough to create this fine being here, which is my automaton. And he points to the second picture I sent, the like wooden and metal guy. However, this fine fellow here, his name is Mike, and he is my homunculus servant.
Mute.
If you recall, I acquired a somewhat expensive gem recently.
Yeah.
That is his very heart.
Fascinating.
Indeed.
So you do have a connection to that one, Mike.
Currently, I do. Don't always
Monitor.
have the precise connection, but I'd rather not spend too much time explaining the ins and outs of it. I
Got it.
was
Exactly.
running.
You did name it. Mike.
Yes, Mike is the homunculus servant.
Yeah. All right.
The automaton is called automaton because if I name it, it'll become attached.
I will name him
I'd
Tom.
rather. Grelsad's going to pull out his arcane hammer and like point it at you. You will name him nothing.
Oh, okay. See, this is
And
why
he-
I do need to talk to you later about something.
Okay. And he puts it away. So, and he looks around.
Welcome to the
Where-
Flower Village.
Welcome.
The flower village.
Yes.
Are there
Did Arian
flowers?
make it?
Are there flowers?
Yeah.
From where you're standing right now, you can see some just up here. You can like see the little petals coming off of it because it's like high up.
Seems like a bit of a misnomer.
Yeah.
Go look at the flowers.
I mean,
You would have to climb the ladder to get to them.
Can I climb the ladder?
Just for funsies, roll me an athletics.
You literally have a staff that makes infinite amounts of flowers.
but if this is a flower village, these must be like award-winning flowers, right?
Guess so. Grosette.
Yes. He's looking around for Barian.
Okay, you can get up the ladder.
Hell yeah, I'm up here now.
Oh god, I guess it was close.
Real quick though, just gonna Girls Ed, if or Rob, if you look in your journal thing, you should be able to see Mike now.
I do.
And give me 1 second, you'll be able to see the automaton.
It's the boy. I'm so attached to him.
I'm gonna misspell this, and then I guess you can fix it. But I feel like I misspelled that.
Grozad.
Sock, I also spelt it in the DM if you wanted to double check. Yes, Garth.
Back when I was with the Black Anvil, we all made contingency plans if any one of us went rogue. I still have mine, and I would like to give it to you because I feel like with what you just did with the hammer there, you would be willing to do what needs to be done if I ever go rogue. Can I? And he pulls out an envelope. Can I give this to you?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll reach out.
I just sent it to you on Discord. He pulls out an envelope labeled Operation Glassmaker.
And
Garth
immediately opens it and slides the first part of it out, and he's like, "This is for later." I'll close it. And I'll
Riley
put it away.
Make that one for me, so it'll work.
Right. Very well. Anyway, where is Barian?
Back there. I'm very mad at him right now.
He slowly walks his way up.
Ah, there you are. Glad to see you in one piece still, not that I doubted it in any way. I see we've made it to this flowery place.
We did, thanks to some help.
Some help, you say?
Yes. From one of the heroes.
One of the heroes.
Yes.
Grell's will grab his small pouch of water and sip it.
Is he gonna do a spit take?
No.
What?
So I have missed the meeting, I see.
Yeah.
Well, that is unfortunate, but... And he'll kind of look around, and he's looking at everyone, and then he'll realize that he saw Clover run by. And he'll look back to the ladder. What is Clover doing up there right now?
Smelling the flowers.
And he'll just kind of look back, and he'll tilt over to make sure that he sees Enyo as well. Kind of looking everybody over. Well, you all seem to be in one piece. So I suppose it went well enough, whatever it is that happened. He's just generally asking everyone.
Oh no, we all hate Barian now. That's like a fact.
Yeah.
I know! You hear from the distance.
But why would you hate him?
Chase looks back to Clover and just says, "You're free to make your own decisions, but group consensus. Just saying."
Yeah.
Almost killed Garth.
I
Has
don't
no
like
regard for human
fireballs.
life.
Yeah.
General unpleasant guy.
You'll see Grellzad pull out his notebook. You see that he's attached some gears to the front now and some sort of very disgustingly ugly looking adornment on it. He'll open it up and he'll look back at Chase. So We are to value human life. Is that accurate?
Let me rephrase. He doesn't value life in general.
Mhm.
His own.
He doesn't respect the consequence of death.
Very
Mhm.
true.
And what consequence is it?
Not being
That
alive.
you're. It's not even about being alive. It's about cheating the system.
That's true.
Oh, so you believe in this system then?
Naturally, all followers of the Virginia. That's beside the point. My main
Oh, I
focus,
believe that
though.
is precisely the point, Chase.
Look,
There are, I
the
believe,
main.
things that
No,
you
no, no,
believe you haven't told
Grozad.
us. So I wanted to
The
be
main
sure.
point is he will kill us and then just say it's okay. I'll revive you later. That's not a good person to be around.
Right, but we will die, but then sometime later we will no longer be dead. Is that accurate?
Well,
Why are you so okay with dying?
As you've already said, it's part of the system.
But you shouldn't rush towards your own death. That's just stupid.
I don't believe I ever indicated I would be rushing toward it. And
And
Barian is
having
not
this
rushing toward
guy,
his own either, it seems. He's
but
been
he's
here at least
accelerating
800 years.
ours.
Perhaps he may, but I think there is still time to find his true meaning here.
Grozad, I'm going to agree to disagree with you on this one.
That is fair.
And once this whole, I don't know, Flower Village ordeal is up, I personally don't want to be around this guy for a while. As long as I can, actually. But, that's just on my own personal conjecture. And then Jace kind of just like leans on the well.
Well, that is, of course, your choice. However, I have found in my time that choices made based on single actions, or even several quick actions, may not always be proper and fully founded. It takes time to understand, and I think perhaps discussion with Barian at some point could lead to an understanding of where we all stand. This man has been around for quite a long time. I think, and I am not attempting to sway you now, but I think he may have a different value on life, considering the length of his. But for now, you are right. We should focus on this place. Varian, what are we seeing here? What is this place?
It is the Flower Village. It's mostly empty, minus the one person who does live here. I'm sure he's been quite amused listening to our conversation as of yet. It's a sort of meeting grounds for certain types of
adventurers or mages?
neither. It's more of a meeting ground for depending on who you ask. Some may say that the people are pawns. Others tend to call them champions.
Right.
It's depending on which side you are. That depends on what you be called. Or how you think of things, rather. I say meeting grounds, you very rarely meet others here. It's more of a safe space. Most of these houses can be stayed in. Some of them too are shops that can be shopped in. They magically restock themselves throughout the days, however they feel like it. So Just depends on what the overlords decide.
What are the overlords? Do we know what overlords are? Or is it just
You've
singular?
never heard that phrase before.
Did I make like a history, religion, arcana check? Some sort of like.
You could do a history check.
Yes. Can I partake
Do I
in that?
know as well?
Baron, what are the overlords?
The overlords are the gods, essentially.
Okay. Also, completely unrelated question. Do you have access to the sending spell?
I might.
Because
I'd
there
have to
may be a
check.
way that you can make up for almost fucking killing me.
I can check.
All right.
What exactly were you wanting to know, Rob? Was it just the overlords
if
thing?
I've overlord's thing, if I'm recognizing what he's saying as anything that is something Girl's Head would be aware of.
So overlords has been used a couple times. You've heard it in passing in your travels. Usually used by people who are unhappy with the way the gods work and with the things they do or seemingly supposedly do. Some of those people also don't truly believe the gods exist, that they're just constructs,
Of mortal.
inventions of the mind. But as far as like a place for champions to go to restock on supplies and possibly meet other champions is not something you've heard before.
Mello, were you doing a roll for that too?
Oh, I guess it didn't go through. No, I rolled an 8 though, so.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything he gets off an 8, Zach?
Nah, just basically what has been said already.
Okay. Yeah, so Grelzad will just be like, I see. I've heard some of this in my travels. Though I never really thought it would be quite like this. Now you say there's one person living here.
Yes.
Is this a person to whom we can speak? Because you did mention that they can hear us already.
Yes, we can speak to them. They tend to like to make a grand entrance, so they'll wait probably till a little later. They're dramatic in that sense.
I see. Well, Grelzad will just kind of lean back and say, so you're aware, he'll point to the automaton. After I rest, I can make another, so if you'd like to involve this, it could be pretty interesting. He has many parts. And he'll stop. And the automaton will just kind of...
I love him. I'm so attached.
And then Grelzad will get on a knee and he'll look at Mike and he'll say, all right, little fellow, can you check these houses and see which ones would be suitable? And he'll just go. And so Mike's going to go around and see what doors open and like what doors open that are unlocked and like just peek in each building to see if it's a sleeping building, a shopping building, an eating building, whatever. I want to know what's where.
All right. Sorry, one sec.
All good.
Oh, so Garth will take out some charcoal and start drawing some sigils on the ground, and I will begin casting Find Familiar.
So Clover, hey, how's that view up there?
I came down.
Oh my God, how did you get down so fast?
I fell.
Oh my God, do you need a band-aid? And like,
Yeah.
Jason like runs over, and then he like digs in his pockets and he's like, I don't have an actual band-aid, but then he uses like minor illusions to make a fake one. Like, there you go. This will make you
Hell yeah.
feel better.
I feel better for sure.
I do have some band-aids.
Oh, thank God.
So
That's all we're gonna
Automaton
thank you.
goes. He's checking all the doors, peeks inside.
Yeah, the homunculus is, to be
The
clear.
homunculus.
Yes.
Every house except for this one, all the other ones are unlocked. But this one here is locked.
Okay. And when the homunculus peeked inside, which like he would come over to me and like do little symbols on the ground and indicate
Gotcha.
like this one is a food, this one is a shopping, this one is a sleeping.
Okay, so this one is a sleeping. Most of these are sleeping.
Okay.
This one appears to be magical wares.
Okay.
And this one is gear and such. But the rest are sleeping.
Okay. All right. Did he indicate any of them have food or the ability to make food or buy food?
Yes. This one down here has a stove area and whatnot, and also barrels of liquid and such.
Gotcha. And like nothing happened to Mike. He just was able to look. Nobody striking him or doing anything to him. He just peeked in and then moved on.
Yeah, no, nothing happened to him.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys will see Mike come back and he'll just kind of tug on Grelzad's cape. And yes. You'll see him like on the ground, like very intricately like drawing out like a smaller map of the city, and each building he'll put a little symbol, and he puts a symbol for the kind of wares that that this has, and then for the like the magic stuff or whatever, and then the food stuff down there, and then he'll
Right.
put a little sleeping bed on each of the others, and then Grelzad will be like, all right, and he'll explain everything, and you guys have that info now.
Cool. And Chase will use Misty Visions to make like a 3D model of it float over the map that Grozad made. Yeah.
Holy shit.
You'll see Mike just like step back, and he'll just be like, and he'll like be like very excited, and he'll be like kind of trying to reach at it, and he'll be pointing at himself and pointing at that and looking at Grelzad.
Like a child.
yeah, but it's just like very very excited, and Grelzad will get down and he'll just, Mike, it was, and he'll point at Chase. Like, he made a very intricate. He'll like kind of very quietly explain it to Mike, and Mike will walk over to Chase and he'll do that thumbs up symbol to Chase that's in the picture.
And Chase gives him a thumbs up back.
And then he'll walk back, and Mike is affixed on that for now.
Ella,
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
roll me a perception check.
Oh no.
Garth begins muttering. under
Nope,
his
that's deception. Perception.
Oh, good.
What I roll? I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
So
you might have to
you
scroll.
get up from falling down off the ladder, having the smelling of the flowers, and you're like patting yourself down, making sure everything's good, noticing that your pants are torn now.
No.
And you turn and you look in this direction, and just sitting on the fence there What's this guy? Just casually leaning on the fence.
Traveler.
I kind of glance over to the group. Have any of them seen him, or is he out of sight?
Nope. He's out of their line of sight at the moment. There's a whole house in their way at the moment.
I am so stupid. You know it's bad. You know it's bad when even I think it's stupid.
No such thing.
Dude.
After our conversations these last few days, no such thing.
Oh. So I'm gonna over and I'm gonna try to sit on the fence by it.
Okay. Roll me a performance.
Oh no.
Do any of us notice Clover, like, instead of walking over to us, go over there?
Roll me perception if you look. If that's something you would.
Yeah, because Clover yelled, so yeah, for sure.
That's true.
Yeah. Do I roll stealth?
Roll me a stealth, sure. At disadvantage.
Oh no. It's not
Because
gonna
you're
be
concentrating on being performative.
Whoops.
I love when you fail stealth checks. It's the best.
It's Looney Tunes.
So, for those who rolled perceptions to see Clover, and anyone whose passive perception is above a 4, which should be everyone because passive perception is 10 plus your perception.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's not even possible. Advantage.
No, you can have a 0 wisdom or a 1 wisdom. It would be
No, a 1 is -5, but then if you have disadvantage, it's also a -5 to passive checks.
You all notice Clover walk over to the left, not towards y'all, down the road. And Clover, the traveler will look at you and go and just nod and wave his hand, and your pants have been repaired.
Oh fuck yeah!
Okay. Grelzad's gonna message the automaton and tell the automaton to walk over there and check it out. And so you guys just would see the automaton just all of a sudden be like, and he would walk over. He's gonna walk. I think I can move him.
You can move him. You should be able to move him.
When he fixed my pant, can I give him a flower from my staff?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just takes it.
Eats it.
And he's holding it. He's looking at it.
My intrusive thoughts everything today.
And he like places it off, like not right in front of him, but off to the side, and just lets go, and it just floats there.
Like an immovable object?
Okay, so anyone's looking at Grelzad will see his eyes flick back white, and he'll just kind of be standing still. And the automaton walks over there. So now the automaton's on the corner, and he's looking and listening. I can look and listen and sense everything through the automaton right now.
Right.
So but I am deaf and blind to everything around me.
Yes.
Grelzad.
Oh, what
So
the
what does the
automaton
automaton
sees
and hear and feel?
A man in a let me send you all this picture.
We're meeting God today.
What
do you mean? For all we know, that could be the mayor.
He said the traveler.
We don't know that.
No, we don't.
I always operate on our characters now.
So in the chat, I will pull this up. And on stream, I will show it real quick.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, nice. He has a Disney smirk. Let's go. Or the Pixar smirk. He's got big old hands. Sheesh.
So, which part of our exchange did the automaton see? Did I say that right? Automaton?
Automaton.
The automaton walked over after the exchange. So what the automaton sees is hold on, I'm trying to figure out. I need to figure if I can send. What the automaton sees is a flower floating in the air a man in a green cloak and an overcoat and some sandals leaning against the fence. And then on the other side, you can the automaton vaguely sees Clover. The man kind of covers her.
Does he look aggressive in any way?
No, he just looks calm. And for stream, there is the traveler, how he looks. It shouldn't. That's John Doe. That's not the traveler.
It reminds me though. I can't remember his name.
And
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
are you continuing? Okay.
well, no, I was just gonna say there's a special feature about him that I don't know if Ludi can see it well, but if she can notice something very cool about him.
Is it his eyes?
So
But that is all.
so let me just make sure that this is how it works.
I'll just say it. His eyes are the same color as the eyes of my profile pic that she made.
Oh, sick.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay, so
Is this your smoking
Grelzad,
circle?
who is standing there with his eyes white, he'll just suddenly talk. Yes, so you are aware I am sensing through my automaton whoever is near me. I cannot see or hear you or sense you in any way. However, so long as you can hear, I would like to let you know, blah, 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 perfectly describes the traveler as the automaton sees it.
Garth has been trying to put his hat on Grelzad while Grelzad hasn't.
Yeah,
been able to
Grelza has
speak.
absolutely no reaction to it. And then he says, and Clover is nearby. I am not sure Clover is aware who or what this person is. Now, for Grelzad, I would like to know if Grelzad, like what he recognizes, does he know who this is?
Real quick. Chase, roll me Arcana. Garth, roll me Perception.
Okay.
Oh man, my Arcana is so much better than mine. Is it? No, it's not.
That's
It's the
a
same.
17.
Okay.
It's also a 17.
Oh, so perfect. Both of you notice a very familiar at this point black circle appear below Enyo, and she disappears.
Oh,
Well, there goes one of our
Chase
other...
jumps in the circle as well.
What the fuck?
Okay.
If he can reach it.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Okay. Like just straight dexterity.
Yes.
Okay. Oof, a doof. I'm rolling low today. That's a 9 total.
It's a 9. Yeah, you don't. You go
Yeah.
to try to jump in it, and you sort of dive, and you hit the ground as it disappears.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. And go ahead and you can leave if you need to. So please feel better. Go get some rest.
Yeah,
Yes,
fucking
please
go
rest.
sleep.
Yeah, get some rest.
Can I get the wild magic surge instead?
It's just gonna be a random. Bye bye.
Okay, I assume you're probably gonna have to fix cameras when she leaves, but yeah, Grelzad wants to. I want to have know if Grelzad like Arcana or history or religion or something knows recognizes it, and then especially considering prior description from the cult and all that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Real quick. I've got to do a couple of things.
Oh wow, only mellows. No, never mind.
So I need for Groza, you hold on, I gotta pull the grid up for this.
Oh no.
Okay. So Grozad, Chase, Garth, and both Mike and Audie take
That is not his name.
It's too
both
late.
Mike
has no
and
name.
the
Moody has spoken.
automaton take 6 points of damage.
What kind of
Okay.
damage?
Necrotic.
Fuck, I can't resist that.
Oh. No, Mike and automaton I think are I don't know about Mike, but the automaton is immune. Because he doesn't have life. I'm pretty sure, if I remember.
Oh, who's healing from this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
Chase just
necrotic
kinda
damage only
grabs his
affects
chest.
like biological creatures, yeah, automaton is fully machine.
Yeah, so no.
Okay,
Is
but
Mike
how long-
Is Mike dead?
Oh, better question is Emma dead?
Emma?
That's-
No.
Oh shit.
Emma is special.
That's super fair.
I would riot. Just letting you know.
The all important rule of any D&D game. If it has a stat block, it's killable. Oh, Emma does not have a stat block.
Ella.
Okay, yeah,
Yes, I'm on kill button.
he's only the homunculus is only immune to poison,
Where the fuck is
Gotcha.
Mello
and
going?
he can't be exhausted or poisoned.
It does that sometimes when I'm trying to change the frame. I don't know why.
He's just
it
crawling
does.
across the screen towards Rob.
Yeah,
Wait,
it does
you-
that.
You guys can see
sometimes.
me?
He's fucking the ringing us.
Oh my god.
No, we can't see you, Mel.
So
I'm trying to find his hit points, but
yeah, all
we
good.
can continue.
And Chase, if you were missing any hit points, you regain
6.
24 points.
Holy shit.
Okay, I have to roll.
Oh, well. Shit. Okay, I'm back to full.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant 39.
So as I guess Chase sees all of his friends kind of wrench in pain.
16.
He's like, "Oh fuck, is there another will-o-wisp around here?" And then like he pulls out his wand and starts looking around.
I will go back to cast and find familiar.
Right.
Let me put this.
But
Okay, so I figured out he has 16. So
Okay.
now he has 10 out of 16. I'm just gonna
and
put it in this like
what was
bar.
the question you had, Rob?
Okay, so and then I'm also gonna do the reaction after this, but if like considering what we learned from the cult regarding the traveler, plus whatever Grelzad can know, whether it's a roll or passive, whatever you determine, does Grelzad recognize this as like the traveler, the god, or like does he what does he recognize about that being?
He does match the descriptions of many like stories that have been written and paintings that have been painted of him. It does match the description of what the traveler, the god, is said to look like.
Okay. So, upon receiving the damage, you guys hear Mike let out just an awful sounding squeal like you stepped on a squirrel.
No.
and Grelzad shakes out of his eyes go back to normal, and he's just, we are in the presence of a god. And he will immediately motion towards the mic to come with him. Well, he'll pet him first to make sure he's okay, and then I'll motion towards him to come with him. And Grelzad is beelining for the where's the
I will
automaton
also
is
follow
standing.
Grelzad.
In the meantime, I'm pulling out a second flower, seeing if it floats.
Are you giving it to him or are you
I
pulling it
kind
out
of like
yourself?
tossing it in front of him and seeing if it also like magically stays.
You toss it up and it kind of like flies towards in front of him. And then it starts to fall. But he catches it and it lands in the palm of his hand with the stem in his palm and then stays straight standing up. And he removes his hand and it stays there.
This is not good.
Grelzad, which god?
I assume this is asked as we're walking over, and
Yeah.
Grelzad will
Yeah.
quietly answer, "It is the traveler.
Cool. Culty man. Shoo!
I would not dare challenge him," and he'll turn
no,
to
I'd
you
die.
and sort of stop you.
I want to be ready in case I need to protect one of you.
You will be unable to. You're
Oh,
wasting your
absolutely,
time.
but I might be able to buy you
Your
some
weapon
time.
will be destroyed. There's
Probably.
no reason to show any hostility here. Okay. Remember, this is a reverent being.
Right.
Regardless of what they say or how they act, what they tell you, what they may call you or do to you, we are powerless here.
Do you think he could? Never mind.
And Grelzad will turn, and as he's turning, he'll kind of like tickle behind Mike, and he's gonna cast Mending because Mending can fix Mike.
Yeah. All good.
Aw.
And I get 2d6 hit points for that. So
Ah.
nice. So Mike is healed.
Hell yeah.
You see him just very happy that he feels better.
Ella.
Fuck, you always talk to me right when I put cracker in my mouth.
Because you keep eating.
You don't need to speak. You don't need
Oh,
to speak.
okay. Perfect.
As they're walking down towards the corner to see the traveler there, he looks over at you and he puts his finger to his lip like telling you to be quiet. And then they walk around the corner.
Do we see him?
What y'all see is y'all now see 2 flowers floating in the air and the traveler sitting there on the fence.
Okay. So this is me being careful about it, but Grelzad would be too. How would Grelzad know or think to address the traveler? And like what sorts of things like would be like, do not fucking say this, he'll eviscerate you, and what sorts of things will be like, oh, he'll think that's neat. As far as Grelzad has learned.
What you've learned is the traveler is probably the most lenient of all the gods. He is known for, if he does appear in front of large groups of people, he'll walk into a bar and buy the whole bar a round of drinks from the top shelf. He does not care about how high he is above all.
Okay. So he's just like kind of like the normalest dude of the gods. Like the chillest dude, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So he'll motion towards Mike and the automaton to just kind of chill by the fence over here. So, Mike will just kind of go here and like sometimes Mike and the automaton kind of stare at each other, and they'll be kind of doing that right now. And Grelzad will just kind of walk up towards. Are the flowers like floating like down like in front of him?
Yes, one's kind of like off to the left here, and then the other is in front of him.
I see. So Grelzad will just kind of like position himself so that he's like sort of in between them, but behind the like on the other side of flowers.
Gotcha.
Question.
Yes,
Am I there?
you are there.
Okay.
You see
You've been
girls that walk up.
Okay.
And
We're just
Grelzad-
very ominous.
well, okay. So for I guess for Garth and I guess Barian if he's standing over there, and Clover who are looking. If Chase ends up looking, you tell him this too. But you see Grelzad walk up. He doesn't look like he's not like scared, but he's just like very carefully like how you would walk in a like procession at like a religious ceremony. Like he's just like
Gotcha.
calmly, carefully walking over. He lowers his hood and
will take
just
off his hat.
make sure that he can be seen. And
Mhm.
he'll just do one of those like, you know, where you like take your cape and you do one of these kind of bows towards the traveler and say, "Oh yeah, what time of day does it appear?"
It is night.
Okay, so Grelzad will do that, and he'll look up. Good evening. If I am to understand correctly, would you be the traveler?
As you look up from your like head nod and
Mm-hmm.
you're about to say those, and while you're saying that, you do notice that earlier when you checked with the automaton, Clover was definitely there, but right now she is not.
Right. Grelzad will complete his question.
Yeah, that's me.
It's our friend.
It is an honor to meet you. I'm Grelzad Bellow. I noticed earlier you were speaking with our friend Clover. Do they find themselves safe still?
Yeah, they're perfectly fine.
Wonderful. To what do we owe the honor and privilege of your presence?
Well, this is where I live. This is rather, what do I owe the honor of y'all's presence? So many interesting faces, many
Yes.
new pieces to the board have been added, it seems.
Yes, they
Since many interesting he like quickly glances to where you thought Clover was and goes, some new players I'd not known were gonna join us. It seems you haven't chosen yet, so I guess we'll see how that goes.
Chosen? What do you mean?
Rather not that you've chosen, but rather that they have been chosen. You are no one's champion at the moment. Those, it would appear at least 3 have placed their placed your name in their pot. It's just a matter of seeing who you end up going with.
I see. Well, that itself is an honor. I believe that our companion here, and he'll motion towards Barian, could answer as to our presence.
Ah, yes.
Oh shit!
And he dies.
Drama. Yes. He like takes off, gets like a match. He's like, I am
Rips
Barian.
Varian
yes.
casting on himself.
The disciple of Mistra.
Oh.
How are you, child? Doing okay? It's good to see you again, Overlord. Quite. Why are y'all here exactly? If y'all aren't here to... Do y'all know why y'all are here? He's looking back at you, Grelzad.
Well, As far as I know, I am here because I seek something that hasn't been heard in a long time, and I believe there is a chance that you can help direct me toward it.
Mm. And what might this
Say-
be?
Is a magical construct, a great servant, an
Mm.
automaton, mechanical, anthropomorphic machine, larger than any seen, rumored to be the most powerful. I seek not its power. I seek only to learn how it works,
Mm.
and one day, perhaps, to learn how I can infuse it myself.
Let's see. So, you seek a great servant. Okay. Interesting.
Yes. Long ago, I met perhaps one of your peers, a fellow god,
Yes,
and
I'm aware.
Hmm.
It's one of the
You-
names that has you in their pot.
yes, I see. Well, I believe that if I am capable of pulling off such a feat, perhaps they, another, or even you could one day recognize me as your peer. And I know this is a very, very difficult journey to take and much to ask. But
Yes.
I seek to try.
Mm, give me a moment.
Of course.
And he just disappears.
Drozette, did I do okay?
Yes, particularly with the not talking portion. That's been excellent. Kudos.
People skills. I'm working on it.
It's wonderful. It's excellent.
I do
Yes.
need to ask him a question though. After.
Yes, perhaps you can write it down.
Yeah.
and-
Can I run it by you first?
Yes, you most certainly may.
I would love. 1 second.
I would say rather not say it out loud quite yet.
Okay.
And just
Can you
write it
message me
down.
so I can respond to it?
I can, but I'd rather not do that. Just
Okay.
and Grelzad will take out his notebook and he'll go to like a page in the back and he'll like rip it out and hand it to you.
All right.
And he'll take out like a little graphite like utensil of writing. And you could actually just say it to me, but
Okay.
that's
I was
for
gonna
in
DM it to you.
character. Yeah. Yeah, you can
Do you
DM it too if you
have-
want.
Hang on. I gotta check what plane it is.
Yeah, that's fine. Take your time. The sock is very contemplative right now. I think
Yeah.
he's channeling.
I think he's praying.
He's channeling his power. He's getting stronger. Just one day he'll just be hovering on camera.
Okay. I was gonna ask him. What are the traveler's pronouns? Doesn't matter. But I was gonna ask them if they had access to the plane of Aboria, because Riley worshipped the goddess of the moon, and I've been doing some reading, and that would be her realm. So I was wondering if maybe Riley went there.
Okay. So yeah. Grelzad I would want to know what Grillzad knows about that, but I'll wait till S.O.C's contemplation session is complete.
Yeah, I should have done this before. It's all right. Just one
That's
sec.
chill. No big deal.
Talking ramen.
Oh God, I don't know those words.
Me neither.
What? I know that.
Same.
I'm not very familiar with ramen yet.
Ooh.
I only know
Chasu.
instant ramen. That was like
Chashu.
30 cents a piece, which is actually quite delicious, to be honest.
Yeah, it's great.
Ah, okay. Pork belly makes sense.
I know what that one means.
This is a very common thing I have heard so far. I think pork belly is one of Ludi's main food groups. She's gonna yell in the chat about that.
Liddy's about to rip you.
Comes back.
There it is.
The traveler reappears and is just like, okay. I had to double check some things. I cannot tell you an exact location,
Right.
as much as I would like to, because it'd make things so much easier. There are only two things that I have been allowed to tell you. I have been allowed to tell you the names of the people whose pot you are in.
Okay.
And I am able to tell you who they are. From that, you'll have to find the rest on your own.
Very well.
The names of the people in your whose pot you're in, essentially the ones you choose, for plainer terms, who you choose, you become their champion, or one of their disciples if they're someone with multiple champions. In a sense, your choices are me, the traveler,
Oh shit.
Savras, god of fate, goddess rather, of fate, and Query, the machine god.
Mm.
Those be the choices, and who you choose will help you with your quest, in a sense. May
Very
guide you the
well.
way you think you would need to go, may guide you in a different direction. It all
Right.
depends on who you choose.
I see. Grillzada like kind of half bow. Thank you very much for this information, as well as your consideration that I am in your pot as well. May I ask what it is that had you choose me for this?
You've traveled far. You've seen a lot. You're curious. Your interest in things that most would avoid. You think of things that others wouldn't. You think outside the box.
Mm.
You don't fit the mold, I guess, is a good way to put it.
Ah, yes. Mm. This makes sense. There are only certain molds that I like. Well, I suppose I would then only have one further question if you would so entertain it.
Yeah.
Back in the town of, it's Craigle, right? Where the cult
Yeah.
was?
Yep.
Back in the city of Craigle, there were worshippers there that claimed to worship you, Yet they did not seem to know your story in any way. Many details wrong. Is
They
this anything you had involvement in? Did you intend to have worshippers there in that manner?
no. That is a rather tricky subject. You see, I've not always been a god.
Ah,
Rather, there was a traveler before me. But I rather didn't like the way he did things, so I killed him and became him. So this cult follows the old traveler, not me.
ah.
We're sorry, Rosette, go ahead.
Oh no. In a moment here, traveler. My companion Garth will have an inquiry for you.
I actually had a question about that one too.
Right. I would just like to say, it seems you are very reasonable of the gods, and I just want to warn you that there is a chance that this gentleman may speak out of turn. He means no ill,
Looking
no
you up behind
harm.
me.
He is pure of heart.
It's okay. I've spoken to many, many people over my years
Yes.
of different types.
I am most certain, but I just wanted to make sure I said that. Now, the only other thing I will inquire is, for this information you have given me, is there anything you desire of me?
No? Just live your life. And one other thing, but I'll tell it to you another way. And I'm gonna try something new for this. Everybody else deafen.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Mute the stream too.
they did it.
So in your mind you hear in your travels, ask around for the word demigod. That'll help you out a lot. And your companions.
And Girlside will relay back. Demigod. This I can do.
Okay.
Okay, good. They're all
That's
back.
cool. I like that.
That was a cool idea.
Yeah.
Definitely yoinking.
You should do that more. That's cool.
Okay. Noted. All right, so Grelzad will again thank, and then he'll step back and he'll go attend to his automaton and his homunculus and allow others to do as they please.
Sire. Um,
Yeah, don't do that.
already. Yeah, sorry. Um, first of all, you said you weren't always a god. Does that mean you were mortal once?
Yeah. An adventurer. It was fun.
Crazy theory here. Sorry, I'm not gonna swear. Were you one of the heroes?
Nah. I
Okay,
made
cool.
the heroes.
Oh, interesting. Like the
No, they were my champion.
Okay, cool. Do you have access to the plane of Aboria?
I do
Or the
not.
realm of Aboria?
Technically.
Like, you can't, or you'd get in a lot of trouble?
I can go there. You can't.
No,
I can't take
no.
you.
Would you, if what I've been reading is correct, and Garth will pull out another envelope. there's a man named Riley Kyrell in that plane, hopefully. Would you be able to deliver this letter to him?
I can try.
Thank you.
He holds out his hand.
I will hand him the letter.
And he looks at it, and it just disappears.
Do I have to sell you my soul or anything to make that happen? Or
No.
okay, dope. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You'll immediately hear Grelzad's voice in your head, Garthwell. If it is for sale.
Shut the fuck up. Not now.
And the rest of you will just see Grelzad chuckle with his companions.
You could definitely hear me talk to you, and never mind. Thank you. I
Welcome.
really do appreciate it.
Again?
Those cultists in Craigle left a bad taste of you in my mouth, and I'm happy to say that's gone now.
That's good to hear.
Ella redeeming the hydrate after
Dang
that.
it, Ella. I was for context here real quick. Ella was telling me in a DM to drink more water, and I was about to respond, redeem the hydrates, and then she did it before I said it.
It was a perfect timing all around.
Ella's just like, sock drink, Garth, what he tastes like.
Oh, I can't breathe. Oh boy.
So what else? Do you wish to inquire anything else?
Should I want to become a champion, specifically of the Great Platinum Dragon, or then I will turn myself completely into Ruby or Tiamat, because shake it off. She appeared to me in a dream once, and now I can light my fucking sword on fire. Sorry, light my sword on fire. How would one go about to?
That's up to them to contact you.
All right.
The only special cases like Grozad, where multiple have contacted him, does he get to decide?
Sick. That sounds. I need to watch my language. Do you mind swearing?
No, most gods don't. Swearing means nothing to us. You were just
Can
saying,
you say fuck?
I don't feel like it.
All right, cool.
You commanding me to do something doesn't
No, I'm for sure
seem
not.
like the thing I'd like to do.
See you later.
Just imagine him like,
No.
Finger guns.
wait, I can actually do this. Just like,
Pulling a Nella, just go.
no, I didn't
Don't
want to do
try.
that because I wouldn't get up.
Same. It's not worth it.
It's not worth.
Oh boy.
Okay,
All right,
so
anyone else want to ask God a question?
What happened?
yeah, the floor is for Chase and Clover and Varian, I guess.
I'm not there.
Oh, y'all still can't see Clover. Clover can see y'all. She's there.
Yeah.
She sees all of this happening.
Where the fuck are you?
Yeah, Clover is there. Clover can do stuff she wants.
He told me to be quiet.
That's true.
I'm not doing
He did.
shit.
Baron,
shit.
Yeah.
Baron
Where
is like,
Clover?
I don't have any questions. So, I know already my role.
And so yeah, Grelzad will just kind of like look to Chase. Just kind of like,
Sorry, I was slurping ramen.
Chase is an anime character in the background.
Yeah. No, so this whole time his back has been towards you guys, and you just be like, oh yeah. Right.
damn, that's making me
Okay.
hungry as hell.
But I mean, I'm going to be honest, I don't really know that much about him or his purview or responsibilities. I guess what do you know about plot holes? Is my only question.
I know a certain god rules them. I don't know much about him or anything like that.
Do
Could
know?
you tell me this god's name?
There's a few names. The main one I think he prefers is Abystria. Let me. That's, I can tell you that he is one of, if not possibly the oldest of the gods, it is one of the older ones. Around longer, much longer than I have been. Definitely more important than the role of the traveler. So, would for sure, what's the phrase? Discourage any idea of killing him. Doing so would tear fabric of existence for this plane, so would not try.
I'm not trying to kill him or anything. It's just I fell through one a few months back and I touched something and it changed me and I want to know it's been torturing me honestly. And I just want to know what that thing is. And I feel like whoever's in charge of those holes would know.
Mm. The only way I can think of for you to possibly contact them. Well, there's a couple ways, but he not sure if that's within your power yet. But with what is within your power right now is if you go somewhere by yourself with no one else and you sit down and you think, you meditate, you imagine yourself within that plot hole again. That is the only way I can think of possibly being able to contact him.
Thank you for the advice. I really appreciate it. And then, as Chase is leaning on this wall, he just kind of like leans back and falls in so he can just meditate by himself. Just head dive first and then, kind of enter nirvana. I'm just messing with you. He just says thank you and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Getting things ready.
No, I was rolling damage dice.
Ooh, poof.
It would have only been 2 points of damage. So
Sorry, one more question. I know it's not my turn anymore. Where is Clover?
don't worry about that. I need to speak with them.
Am. Okay.
Girls, I'll just look at Garth. The travelers assured us she's safe.
Yeah, I know. You're very
He's
kind.
not missing anything important.
Wait, that was a jab at me.
So, like, are you the mayor?
All right.
Sort of
I will go back to
ish. You can call it
finding-
that. For technically, this place is sort of sponsored and run by all the gods. I was appointed the mayor, and in a sense, banished here because I thought it would be a great idea to have a place where the champions could regularly return to and restock on supplies, get new gear, possibly make their own gear, make their own supplies. Somewhere that they don't have to worry about the prying eyes of regular mortals. So in a sense, I established this place. So they put me in charge of it. I'm
Cool.
not trapped
Well,
here,
or
so
maybe-
sometimes if you do come by here again, I might not be here.
What? Why do you choose to walk among us? Obviously to run this place, but I've heard stories of you, or maybe it was the one before you, stealing random shit from people, and
Because,
I know chaos, but
no,
Garth, are you going to let the god answer, or are you going to answer his question
yeah,
for
that would
him?
probably
Yes.
because as I said before, I was once mortal myself. This is still my home. It was still where I was born, though I was born long before any of the countries that exist now exist. But it's sort of an attachment I have, in a sense.
understood. I have so many more questions. I'm going to let you go before and I will finger guns away again.
Well, feel free to pick a home to sleep in for the night, and good night, I guess.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Grelzad's gonna go to the shop that has. Well, Grelzad's gonna check out each shop.
Okay. So real quick,
I will go with Rosette.
I'm gonna real quick. Want to make sure I get this. I'm gonna put y'all in, and then I'll change over to the thing so you can see.
Okie dokie, Smokey. We just met God.
We met a god.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Did a whole touch chase.
Oh, he's clarifying.
No, I'm not gonna make that joke.
I realize now that I've been accidentally pinging, but y'all can't see it, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, nice.
Is there a secret channel?
No, I just on a different map
Oh.
because there's a special map here so that now you can see inside.
Ooh. It's very blurry. There we go.
So just as a reminder,
Sheesh.
the two with the giant cauldron rooms are the oh no, not that. This one. This is the other.
Mhm.
So this giant cauldron over here, this is the sort of like the forge building.
Okay.
This one here is the Arcana and Magic stuffs building, and then over here is the kitchen space. And so feel free to do what you please.
Yeah. Either way, Grelzad's walking towards some of them to look in them, but this is giving Sock time to do the clover thing.
Yeah, but first, I'm gonna bring Ella.
Make it
with
bad again.
me. No, you. So you look over. The traveler looks over at you and makes a motion for you to follow.
Mhm.
And you go over to over here. He takes you over to this like patio area that has filled with flowers and whatnot.
Ooh.
And everybody deafened except for Ella.
Fuck.
So, and you reappear now, though for you, you've always been there. But, so, disciple of Ogremick, Ogre Monk. How does that feel?
Feels pretty great.
Hmm. Do you have a plan?
Not really. It's kind of one of the things I'm just going with.
Okay. I
Do you have a suggestion?
may be able to help guide in a specific direction. Did you hear that, Adam?
No.
Oh, I may be able to guide in a certain direction.
Well, I imagine the
A
traveler is pretty good at directions.
true. A false direction, I guess, would be maybe even a search and quest to get you close to where you need to go.
And why are you helping me?
Because Ogremuk is a player who hasn't played the game in a while. And it's funny. Please don't, please. Literally. Sorry, the please part is not part of the character thing.
Yeah. I got you.
It's not a player we see often. Especially not from the elemental planes.
When is the last time he was a player?
This is the first time he is a player. We've had other Arcomentals play before. It's not here, but in the land of the elves, there is a time in their history known as the Great Flames. And that was one of the acromentals of the Land of Fire had a player involved that caused some damage over there. And so, but that's about it. That's the last time we had one of them played. And that was several thousand years ago.
What is your idea then for me to bring them?
I could have ask a favor of your party to find something for me, and it may lead them to a certain land of giants.
Do I know which the Land of Giants is? Is it the one?
Gaug.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
That would make my job a lot easier.
I would expect so. But after they get there, the rest is up to you. Or any other collaborators you may find.
Yes, well, they do seem to be quite eager to please you.
That's true. Though most people seem to be like that. This is why I like throwing wrenches in this game, because it's more fun that way.
You are a god after all.
And a god who was once mortal, so sometimes I get bored. That's what happened with the heroes. I was bored, so I gave some random group powers beyond measure. Because I was bored.
I can't say I really blame you.
But I can send you all in that direction, and the rest will be up to you. Whether you win your portion or you lose your portion will be up to you. Maybe you can both win and lose at the same time.
In my experience, that's kind of how the game is played.
True. We'll see how things go. Well, might as well go and join them. In the morning, lay out my plans.
Perfect.
And just in case you didn't realize, they can see you now.
Okay, great.
No, he says that in character.
Oh, shit. That was a pretty interesting thing to be invisible and listen in.
Yeah. Just remember, you never know who's watching. Because unbeknownst to all of you, there was another around who was invisible and listening in.
There was another. Are they
Yes.
still here?
Oh, yes, they are.
Are they
They've heard all
listening
of
right
this.
now?
Yes, but you have no issues. They are merely a lore master. They tell stories and they recount epics. And so, they won't tell anyone of this until after the events have unfolded.
Do you mind if I tell my party that's why you pulled me aside? Is to tell me about that?
That is fine.
They could explain our discussion a little bit without any questions.
Yeah, that is fine. And if you'd like, I can even tell you the name of the person and who they follow.
That would be perfect.
Their name is Sergio, or Serge rather, as many know him as. You may have heard that before. DM side, you have heard that before. You know that you heard that was a famous bard in Craigle.
Oh, famous bard. Okay. Interesting.
And the name of the god that which he is a disciple of is Denier, the god of writing, the god of stories.
Perfect.
But off you go before they start to get suspicious.
All right. And I'm gonna run back to the group really quick. And undeath it. Perfect. Yay. Do I see Grelzad anywhere?
Oh no, that's never what you want to hear after someone's been deafened.
What do you mean? Grelzad would be fucking hype.
Where are you? Do I see you from where I'm standing?
Where are you?
Where
Are
you?
you still by the
No.
fence?
Oh shit. Where am I?
Is
Oh,
she still by the
right.
fence?
We're on the wrong.
Hold on. Hold on.
Where am I?
Did you go to a different map?
Yes.
I
'Cause-
didn't know you
yeah.
could do that.
Oh fuck, here I am. Okay, this makes more sense. Alright, where do I see Grelzad from here?
Well, I'm sorry, Sak. Can you remind me which one was the store that has like armor and stuff?
That's this one. Over on the far end.
Is there anyone standing here?
So Grelzad is in here, but if you like look, you would see Mike and
Because I was
the-
here.
You would see Mike and the automaton just kind of like chilling outside.
Okay,
Mike,
I'm gonna
Mike has a little wrench in his hand, and he keeps trying to do stuff to the automaton, but the automaton won't let him.
run as fast as my hobbit feet can take me to over here.
Halfling. You're not short
Oh
of a
shit, I'm not a hobbit.
You're a halfling.
Hobbits in first edition.
Okay, so Mike will definitely be facing away, and if you kind of scurry and slide right in front of him, in front of the door as you're running, Mike will jump very high. And the automaton
Absolutely
will catch
gonna
him.
do that.
The automaton will catch him just like Scooby Doo and Shaggy.
Zoinks.
Yeah, it'll be a total zoinks moment right there.
Okay.
And Mike is shaking if you look at him.
No, sorry. I go sorry. I run past, which you probably hear the end of as I come in.
Yes, and he'll sort of turn. He has, I don't know, he has some kind of light armor in his hand that he's looking at. Maybe it's got a dent in it or something that he's studying.
Okay, and
Garth is also there, but if
And
you need him to, he
yeah,
will
Garth is
go.
like behind him, I guess.
is it just Garth? Where's Malocious? Is he not in here? Mellow?
Who?
Mellow?
Oh,
Oh.
Mello? You mean Chase?
Yeah.
I believe Chase is elsewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Is this
If you
Chase?
see, if
This
you see
one?
on the map,
Purple one?
yes.
Chase
This is
is
the one
the
with
the
no
one that's
face.
Okay.
that doesn't have an image.
Got it. Okay. I kind of want to. Is there like a door? Is there a shopkeeper? What's it? It's just a door. Is there a door? Can I close the door?
There was a front door and that was it. The rest is arches.
Okay. I definitely want to like slam the front door when I run in. And I kind of want to like look around. Do I see anyone or anything in this room?
What you see is in the room that you are now specifically in on the map is ignoring most of what's actually on the map. You just see on the far side, so like this area over here, you just see a large forge, and the whole room is essentially like a forge room with anvils and stuff. In the front room, you did pass a couple armor sets that were out there. And then in this room over here are racks and racks of weapons.
Okay. But I don't sense anybody else in this room.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh my god, where'd my character sheet go?
Hey Sock, does the front door have a mail slot?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if they want to roll perception for it or not, but Mike is totally trying to peek through it. But like, if it's slightly too high, he's like hanging, like
Roll
looking
perception
in
at
the hole.
disadvantage for Mike.
Mike is rolling perception at disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay, let me see what he has to roll.
Is Mike trying to be stealthy at all?
No. He's literally just
Okay.
peeking in because he got the shit scared out of him and he's wondering what the
Yeah.
fuck's going on.
Sorry.
It's a perception, right?
Yes.
Always watching Wazowski.
This,
Always watching.
Took me a second to get what you were quoting.
The movie.
Um,
of which
Always watching.
I love so much that you made Mike Wazowski a character in our D&D campaign, Rob.
Oh, proficiency bonus. Okay, so
Garth would be looking at some plate armor that he cannot afford because he spent his last 10 gold pieces on components for Find
okay,
Familiar.
so it'd be my wisdom, which is a +1.
You find that your mileage, you're able to grab the plate armor.
So 2.
Sorry, I can't grab them, or I can? You cut out.
You can. You were able to. There was like a little bit of resistance, and then it moved.
All right.
+.
He said we had to buy them, right?
Roll me a history check.
All right. Natural 20.
Okay, is it +5?
He said this was to restock. He never mentioned any trading of money.
Could I have found plate armor then?
Yeah, you found plate armor. And you grabbed it.
Can I add plate armor to my inventory finally?
Yeah.
Hell yes!
Yeah, Mike
21
got
armor
a natural 1.
No,
Mike got a natural 1.
Yes.
he's too short.
But
as far
it's
as we can tell, Ella, y'all are the only ones in here.
Is it just normal plate?
Yeah, it's just normal plate.
Hell yeah.
I have a suggestion if you want for what happens to Mike.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would say since so he freaking botched it. He would be looking in, but he would like kind of slip, and the slot would close on his fingers,
No.
and you would just hear him.
Oh my god! Like when he closed the door on his finger.
Yes.
The car door.
In the movie, when what's her name
Yeah.
closes it? Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
no, when Sully closes the car door too.
Oh, that too.
Have
That
you
too.
seen that? His own car.
Is Mike always just covered by a logo of some sort?
Aww.
Anyways,
Yeah. Anyway.
Clover.
Okay. Right,
You can
so I'm
tell
gonna-
There's no one else in here other than Garth and Grosad.
Okay. I'm gonna be kind of like panicky breathing.
Hey, you're back. Are you okay?
No, yeah. So I have to tell you guys something. Whew.
Sure.
Why'd you choose the farthest building? Okay.
And Chris just like turning, he's like holding armor in his hand. This is the building that had this.
Garth is very happy he has plate armor.
And she's gonna go. I have to tell you guys something.
Sure, go ahead. Do you need to take a second to?
No, there's someone
Yeah,
else
you get a good
here.
Why did I hear my homunculus scream?
Clover, are we safe?
Uh,
Our safety is irrelevant. Why did I hear my homunculus scream?
Is Mike okay?
might have scared him a little bit. Sorry.
That's fine. He's scared of everything.
Oh,
Continue.
oh
Well,
no.
we are in some sort of danger.
Was it cast fire?
I don't know if it's like danger, but there was definitely someone else here that
Mhm,
was listening to us.
mhm.
Huh.
Um,
Forgot to ask
and
Clover about something. That's fine.
he's known to tell people what you say.
Mhm.
Can
So-
you not be vague? Oh, is it John? Is it
What? John's here?
John Doe? What? No. I was just.
Oh, no. His name is
You
Sergio.
I
Sergio.
know a
Sergio?
Sergio.
You would
Surge.
say Surge. That is the name that is most commonly known.
Oh, I know, but
Yeah.
Would I know of this?
Yeah,
figure?
do either of us recognize that?
You recognize it from Craigle. It was mentioned briefly that he is
It
a
was.
he's a famous bard from Craigle.
Oh, was that the guy who was based off of a friend of yours?
Yes,
Cool. Well,
Okay, so
it is Ludi. It's a
There's-
bard.
there is
no, Mike. Scared of everything.
Anyway, so Grozal just turns and he'll set down the light plate armor that he was looking at. So there is some sort of famous bard that managed to follow us and hear what we asked and is going to sing our stories to people. Is that
I don't know that. I just know he was listening. He kind of do you know Deneri? Is that how you say it? Deneri?
Robert
I
De Niro?
actually don't know how to say that one. Deneri? I feel like it was Deneri.
It was Denier.
Fuck. Denier.
those girls that know that?
Roll me a let's do a wisdom check.
May I also do that?
Yes. Actually, is there a hold on. Do me a religion check. There we go.
Oh boy,
That was
I was
better.
rolling real shit, and now I'm not. 22.
It sounds disgusting if you're rolling real shit.
Yeah.
That was a dung beetle.
Yes, like a dung beetle.
Both
You're
of you
so
have
cute.
definitely heard that. It is usually used as most well known by being worshipped by many different bards and artists and specifically writers.
Mhm.
For Denier is the god of writing and lore, in a sense.
He's kind of like a gossip columnist.
Yes.
You are indicating to me that there is some sort of bardic god here that is listening to tell our tales.
No, just it's a lore master that's
Is
listening, and he
Surge
worships
the champion of
Denier.
Oh, he's essentially a champion of
So,
Denier then.
I don't know if champion is the right story, but I just want to let you know in case, like, it's probably not best to like say all of the things you're planning on doing and stuff, because you don't know like when he's gonna write down and who he's gonna tell and who's gonna know
Are they
tomorrow's news.
malevolent in some way? What does it
Are they what?
matter if are they malevolent in some way? Does it
Oh,
matter?
Probably
well, I
unintentionally.
mean, he was here and we didn't see him, so I don't know if it's malevolent, but
Clover,
powerful.
I will
Probably.
say,
Clover,
both of
Clover,
you, with those
Yes.
roles that you did, will know that Denier is a neutral god.
right? Yeah.
Neither good nor malevolent.
I was hoping that. I realized I didn't ask. But it sounded like it based on description. Yeah. So anyway, Clover, I don't know if you realize this, but just take a breath and it'll be fine. Okay, it's not. I didn't say take a breath as if it was your last breath, or if you were diving to the bottom of the
Clover,
trenches of the
Clover,
oceans. My
Hey, Clover,
goodness.
draw a deck.
Listen.
Draw a card.
What you just said, if that is a worry, when we were speaking to the traveler, you were invisible and listening to us. So, should we worry about you then too?
I was what?
You were invisible, yet you could hear us, just
Do
as
we
the
know
one
that?
you described.
You probably knew that. I forgot we deafened.
I see where you're coming from, but I'm
Right.
also not a follower of Denier.
So you say, of course, but
Yeah.
Denier is a neutral god. I'm not sure what there is to fear. Do you not wish people to know our tales?
I mean, if they're good tales, fluffy.
Would I
Well-
know? Sorry, go ahead, guys.
Well, you're saying you don't want people to hear things that we do wrong. Is that your concern, Clover?
I mean, it's more like I know you're on a mission to find stuff, and I don't know if it'd be, unhelpful if everyone knew what you're going after. I don't know if that would prevent anything. There's, Chase talked about, the god thought he was talking about possibly killing a god. There's just stuff like that that's probably not like the best.
Grelzad will just smile and sort of just pat Clover on her side. Oh, child. I know the god called it a quest and you called it a mission. And he'll kind of move past Clover to exit. And he'll look back as he opens the door. It is destiny. Nothing will stop me. And he'll exit the room.
Oh, okay. That's good.
That sounded very concerning, right? That's not just me.
I also leave.
When you go out, you see Grelzad like he's. Clover will see Grelzad coddling Mike like a baby.
I'm sorry, Mike.
And as soon as Grelzad knows you see that, he'll literally he'll look slightly startled and place him down.
Oh.
I didn't hear what Clover said because my thing was yelling at me for low battery. What did Clover say before she left?
I said, and then I exited.
Yeah. Garth just stands there for a second. He goes, 20's listening. Can you make sure you're not watching while I'm peeing or because you're writing that down probably.
You for a brief moment, as you stand quietly just seeing if anything responds,
Oh, no.
you just hear
Does only he hear that, or did we hear that outside?
only he heard that.
Okay, got it.
Well, I'm already in a very awkward situation. Traveler, are you still here? No, all right. No one saw that except the guy who's watching me fucking, and I will.
Is Chase anywhere? Is Chase anywhere that we can see? Is he outside? As a cue for Mello.
So actually Chase is inside of this room. He's just been kind of sitting there meditating, and actually I guess in the midst of the conversation he kind of was sitting in this room kind of looking to see if there was anyone watching him. He closed the doors and kind of the blinds, and as he did so, he then looks into any kind of mirror reflection of himself in the room. Is there a bucket of water in here or kind of mirror, Sock, in this particular building?
Yes. There's a bathtub drawn type thing.
Cool. So he kind of pours up some water, and as he looks into it, another eye on his forehead just opens up, and he then kind of reaches for it and then pulls a black book out of it. And as he grabs the book, he kind of flips through it and he ritually casts Unseen Servant. And he just kind of sits there and has the servant kind of wash and kind of comb out his hair and stuff.
Gotcha.
And he's just sitting there just meditating.
Okay. Are you attempting to contact Bishrian?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Everybody deafened, except Mello.
It is time. Good luck.
So you sit there, you meditate, you remember back to that first time that you uh, fell into a pothole, and you're thinking about that feeling again, and you close your eyes momentarily to think on it. And when you open again, you are surrounded in darkness.
So as he kind of floats in this inky blackness, Chase just looks around and says, "Uh, is anybody there? Can anybody see me?" Oh, holy fuck! I almost shit myself. Uh, hi. My name is Chase. Are are you a Bistrian, or are you the thing that kind of? And then he kind of raises his hand and takes off his glove and reveals like a completely pitch black hand. Or are you the one who did this to me? Oh, fuck. Okay. So I'm gonna be completely honest with you, man. I didn't actually think gods were real. I thought you guys were just I don't know, avatars of egotism, if that makes sense. But yeah. What the fuck did I touch, man? I'm like freaking out. I can't go home. I've been dirty. It's been just terrible. What's happening?
You were chosen.
For for what? By who?
I chose you. God,
To guide who? And I mean, this there's a lot of things I have questions about. Like, why me? Why right before my graduation, man? I was about to be a full-fledged magi and everything. I had like a life and stuff.
your life before you can return. But first, I need everyone's help to balance the bubbles.
What's what's wrong with the plot holes? Are too many people using them? Is there actually something else in here? And then Jay starts looking around frantically.
And here is no. And some, yes, but also things to be as erratic as they
Hmm. Hey man, I don't really know how these deals work between whatever you are and whatever I am, especially whatever I am right now. But like, are there like rules? Are there like boundaries we need to set? Because I'm gonna be honest, like I want to get this done as quick as possible. So, what do you need of me specifically? And I will do the best I can to get it done.
must find my ancient uh ruins, my altar.
Huh. Okay. I guess that's a good start. So, do you have? Can you tell me where they are, or is it something I got to find out along the way? I guess.
I do not know where the mortal is. It, the wind has changed for me to
So
know
after
where it is. Find my symbol. The ruins with my symbol is where it is. And there should be instructions to rebuild it.
I understand. Okay. I guess I have two more questions if that's fine with you. Uh,
Okay.
well, my first one is: Are there others? Am I the only one with this task, with this goal? And I guess my second question is, if if I need something really important, like if I need someone gone in a dire situation, will you help me?
I cannot make them promises. But
Thank you. That's all I can ask for.
Okay. Uh, uh, After that, the darkness that surrounds you fades away, and you're back in that room. Uh, and from what you can gather, almost no time has passed since you started meditating.
So Chase just kind of like takes in a deep breath. He realizes that despite the lack of time passing, he felt like he hasn't been breathing for an eternity. Just like runs out the room and just like starts breathing heavily.
Okay. Real quick, I got a freaking
Freedom.
tag. Thanks for the follow, and also thanks for the 5 gifted subs.
Wait, was Tay?
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
You got Cat. You got Christmas Cat.
Oh.
A sub.
Cool.
Devin Hash 2009. Sickos in the house. The God Emperor Bob. And no narcotics.
It's almost narcotics, but it has a no in it.
Yeah. Narcotics.
Oh, narcotics. Wait, I need to hear
Narcotics.
Ludi say that.
Oh my
Narcotics.
god.
Thanks for those gifted subs, Tag.
Australian weed.
Ella is still deafened.
And also, did you?
So Chase is dead, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, cool.
So I rolled a new character. Fun fact, also another warlock. This I'm thinking fiend. Yeah.
Very fun.
Nice.
Noise. Yeah. Garth actually, the guy who was listening while Garth was alone, he came up behind Garth and slit his throat.
Oh, cool. Everybody's dead. Easy.
Mike Wazowski killed, betrayed.
Really quick campaign.
So
Yeah.
fast.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
Clover's fine.
Well, Clover can't hear us still.
No,
Yeah.
Clover still cannot hear us, and I actually will be wrapping it up here soon,
Balls.
since we're reaching the time frame. So,
Would I be able to finish casting Find Familiar at least?
yes.
Out of the sigil that Garth has drawn on the ground, there's a quick burst of green flames, and emerging from that is a small owl.
Oh,
And Garth will look at him and he goes, "Hey, Tips, I know I'm not who you were expecting. Riley's gone. I'm gonna take good care of you, though. You're just little more magic now. I think you can teleport. I'm not too sure. Riley only taught me a little bit about this spell. But I'll take care of you, Tip." And he will put the small, snowy owl on his shoulder.
all right.
So like I'm seeing all these pets. I'm just gonna say right now, Emma could kick all of their asses easily, hands down.
My
Emma
fucking owl would beat
versus
your
a
fucking
robot.
bird.
Let's see. I'd like to see that one.
Easy dub. Oh my god, not even a contest.
Bird has to inflict wounds, you bitch.
Emma casts plot hole. What?
Emma casts plot armor.
So all of you go and you pick your rooms for the night. You get to go and you do your nightly rituals that you may or may not do. And you fall to sleep. And that is where we'll end it for today.